Hey everybody, thank you for watching in advance yet again. Now today's video is looking at how we deal with inside problems and do we deal with them by looking for outside solutions. So what I'm talking about here is, for example, if you are experiencing some form of negative emotion or feeling, is that anger, frustration, sadness, anxiety, it doesn't matter. Anything that you would class as negative or suffering, just say you're experiencing one of those emotions. What do you do to try and comfort yourself? Now, for me, and to be honest, it has only been recently that I've noticed this, I would emotionally. And yeah, again, like I said, I didn't always think I did, because I wouldn't always go for a chocolate bar. I would sometimes, but I would go for food of some sort. I'm an absolute nightmare for just opening the fridge and just picking out something. And I noticed actually that when I was experiencing those emotions, that would literally be my first response: go get some food. And a number of reasons for that. Lots of people will experience that. When you eat a lot, there's a sense of comfort that fills the body. You've all heard the term food coma, and that kind of sense of like ultimate relaxation and ever so slight pain once you've eaten too much. But that's why we crave it. It's that sense of comfort. And like I've said before in videos, 70% of your serotonin, which is your good feeling hormone, comes from your gut and what you eat. So it's quite natural for you to crave something in that area to try and fix some sort of internal problem. For others, you might feel stressed or anxious or upset, and to deal with that, you might go shopping. You might think you need a bit of retail therapy. But I think we can all agree, whether you emotionally, whether you go to retail therapy or any other form of therapy in that sort of frame, you'll usually have a bit of guilt after it. I know I certainly did, especially when I emotionally ate, because I wasn't aware of how much I was putting in my mouth. And at the time it tasted amazing, but then afterwards it was followed by guilt. And I've done the same. I've gone out and bought things on an impulse because I thought, well, that'll make me feel better. And it does for about a minute. And then, like I said, the guilt follows on. So what I would suggest, and it sounds like the worst thing to do, is just sit with that emotion. Sit and experience it. And not that I'm saying it'll ever be pleasant, but sit and experience it and realise that it'll have its peaks and its troughs. Whether it's anxiety, like I said, or sadness or anger, it will have its peaks and troughs. Once you're sitting and experiencing it, turn to gratitude. That's what I'm learning to do. A really good way of doing this, actually, it's a Tony Robbins technique. It's called the 90-second rule. So chuck it up on YouTube. It's there, or there's like loads of podcasts that talk about it. Basically, close your eyes and put your hand on your heart and feel it. What that does, it centres you. So feel your heart. All this noise and chatter can still be going on in your head, but feel your heart. And then once you've got that centre, take some deep breaths. And then one by one, think of things you're grateful for. And like I've said in gratitude videos before, it can be anything small or anything big. It can be anything that you are grateful for. Think about those things. I sometimes only think of 2 or 3, and other times I think of 15, 16, 17. I can just reel them all off. And then once you've felt that gratitude, just ask yourself the question, how can I deal with this emotion that I'm experiencing? And you might be surprised, but you'll probably get a really good answer, and a really simple answer. I had to use this the other day when I was feeling a bit overwhelmed, and I did the 90-second rule. I kind of finished it off, and I said, well, how am I going to deal with this emotion of overwhelm? And the first thing that came into my head was, just take a deep breath, do everything in your own time. And that was enough. That was enough. Now, I'm not saying you're going to get the answers to all of your life's problems by just putting your hand on your heart, but by grounding yourself and reminding yourself of everything that's grateful, it will put things in perspective. So even if you don't get that spontaneous answer that will solve all your problems, it will change your state. So if you change your emotional state, you'll change the way you're talking to yourself about those negative thoughts and feelings. And then it will change the way you approach those negative thoughts or feelings. So change your state, then you change your story, and then because of those two, you'll change your strategy. So that would be my advice. So just have a look when you're next experiencing a negative emotion. What is your first reaction? Honestly, be honest with yourself. Mine was food, but what is yours? Have a look if that is actually helping you or in the long term making you feel a bit worse. Then sit with that emotion instead. Feel your heart, feel grateful, then ask yourself the question, how should I deal with this emotion? Or how should I deal with this situation? And just see what comes up. And if anything, you'll just get a state change, which will just change your attitude towards your problem. So I hope that helps. I can imagine this is a long video. I felt like I've talked for ages. Who knows? My phone stopped telling me now. My phone? That's my watch. Well, it's kind of a phone. It does a lot of things that my phone does. But yeah, hope that helps. And yeah, see you later. Oh, and please like and share this video. Like and share my Facebook page. The website is coming. It'll be there soon. So please like and share and put your email in, and we'll have a newsletter and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, thank you very much and have a lovely day. Bye.